evening, afternoon time, guys. Who fucking knows what time it is for everyone? Hello, welcome home. Hello, welcome home. Sure. That sounds like a thing that I would say. Welcome to my off-stream addiction that I will now put on stream just so I have an excuse to play this game even more. Welcome to Zenless Zone Zero. Hi Phoenix. Thanks for jumpscare. I will also change my orientation again. So, maybe realizing if your streams are addiction, YouTube pays her for it. In technicality, if I stream my addiction games, I get paid for streaming them. So let's have more. No, my thing why I wanted to stream this is because I want to get through the story and I've been really invested into it. And I wanted to have an excuse to play through the story a bit more. So I was like, fuck it. Why don't I just stream it? Because I'm also kind of getting like a little bit of like a, not a burnout, but like I've kind of like, I've been playing Final Fantasy for so damn long and so many days. I'm kind of like taking like a backseat for it. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll go back to that maybe tomorrow. There's a lot of side stuff that I still have to go through to streaming the game. So A, you're doing work. B, you being paid for it. Exactly, Phoenix. You got the mindset of a YouTuber. I play my addictions just for you, to entertain all of you. Because if I play something that I really enjoy, I will make fun of it. So that's entertainment. And then when there's entertainment, I get paid for it. But actually, these movies. I do want to say, like, we're 150 watch time hours away from getting partnered. We're 150 hours away from being partnered. That's a lot. I'm very, very, very excited for it. Mission understood. Look, this guy has come into our video store asking for a tragedy movie. I don't know. I'm here. Take this one. It works. It worked. Fuck. But welcome to Zenless Zone Zero. It's basically a gacha game, but a gacha game that has a lot of things that I really like. Combat system is really nice. The gacha game is actually not that much of a problem in my eyes. Like, I have things that I like. There are a few characters that I want, but they're not in rotation at the moment because I haven't played for a year. But I am, because I got back, hey Mia, I stopped playing when Chapter 3 got released. I finished through Chapter 3. and then like now a year later, then I came back to it. Like chapter 4, 5, season 1 epilogues, and then season 2 has started going. So I have a lot of stuff to go through. There's a lot of side quests I need to get through, a lot of events that I have to get through. So why not stream my progress through it? I'll most likely just do the streams whenever I feel like I want to stream my addiction on stream. Or when I don't feel like streaming Final Fantasy 14. Chapters in the season, is that a Fortnite reference? No! I'm so happy I got away from Fortnite and then you had to talk about Fortnite.
It's getting late, citizen. Please stay safe. Mew will always protect you.
Or should I say, protect you? Alright, back to story. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on, so just have fun with it. Alright, I have to talk now. I have to actually talk out loud. Oh! I can just read it. Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? I'm 80% sure ZZ isn't in Fortnite. I hope not. I now got 50% sure, but I don't think so. I don't even think any of the gacha games are actually in Fortnite. Because like ZZZ is like the lowest of all of the miHoYoverse games. My apologies everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now. So I actually own a gallery. I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before. Oh shit! So basically what we have to know about the story so far is that we are legal proxies now. We're all good with the law. We're good buddies with the police now. And then this fucknut came around and stole art piece. But we're their friends. Well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. Long time no see. I assume you finished your task I asked you to do, yes? The stories of why we were chilled, the law forgot our crimes. Honestly? Pretty much so. There's a lot of stuff in between those. Like fighting a big dude. Killing some people. Robbing people. Stealing. Killing. And they're kind of like, you're good, you're one of us now. Then as promised, I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed, and spread the word about it in the circle. By getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly, you're not in trouble, are you? If you have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely got a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. And Hugo is our person that we're playing right now, is the thief that stole a jacket with a gem on it. And that gem we need to save the whole city. So that's what's up stake. Also, there's this police guy gone wacky-doo, and they tried to kill a few people. We apprehended them, being like, hey, that's a big evil guy. And I was in prison. Or whatever is left of him in prison. We might have killed him. A little. Not having to find that guy. I remember him mentioning that we would dress up in something more presentable this time. Hugo, what are you up to? Must be the luminous square. The wellness informant. You know what? That's gonna be this guy. You are? When a musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman? Are you okay? The glimpse that way. What a shame. Such a handsome fellow. Sorry, my mistake. Look. The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. Can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say, waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask, you're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I could stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at the auction, that robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Fred's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards, doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil. Swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman? He's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says that he personally took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know. Relax. I don't plan on clashing with him at all. You'd better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those exaltist lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, and sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how's Lycan doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else, I'll get going. Alright, fine. Good luck. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion when you hear a familiar name. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thief Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remain unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of mockingbirds serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Really, but when can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, mockingbird is just like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you really want to change. Without power of influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining time. I was a student talking about that. Like, it's just like, yeah, I would do it. I would go in there. I would fuck them up. I'll go all in. I know what to do. I know all the ins and outs of this corporation. I know how to get. I would know how to do it. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished. It's like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. If it was really possible to join tops, many would probably defect immediately. True. Which are now money. It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Oh, Lord. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guests, would you like to enter the private suite then? What if I say no and I'm gonna be stuck in? You the one who business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with his meeting and been his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. Even better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Correct. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
Yes.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family.
I would say those people who drive past it like Mach 3 for those like can't hear you as he drives. Yeah. It's also a busy road here. But like the max you can go here is like I think 70 kilometers an hour. So like people, and it's like it's a straight road. So, and I think you have the right of way. So people just go ham sometimes. It's really stupid. At night, there's a lot of people with bikes that are around. So yeah, of course it's annoying. And like there's a night store on our corner, and there's always those peeps that have like those bikes that will start like revving it just to have like to like be like looking cool at be looking cool for their friends. So it is annoying. It is very annoying. They don't, you know, they don't really care about anyone else. They're kind of just like, yeah, you're so funny.
In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in
Easy as that.
exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Armin goes over to the reader and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive candy, crimson liquid. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one more gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
He's the only one.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who is willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was number 1.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist.
Because I'm so wins MVP of this class.
Do you understand? Go
Crazy.
on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
But then also, their father is okay with that?
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
One second. The father of Hugo sounds very familiar. It is Lloyd from Warframe. I fucking knew it. It's Lloyd from Warframe. His father's voice actor is Lloyd from Warframe. He sounded so familiar to me. Like I knew I had a wait a minute moment. Brain exploded. Roxy, you look like you have something to say. The chosen one. Our gay boys back, let's go. Lloyd is in ZZZ chat. Everyone plays ZZZ now just to hear his voice. Just a little more. I think that's the only line that he does. But that's very cool that Lloyd from Warframe and then the VC. The VA, sorry. VC. Well, through this, we've always wanted a chance to work with you. Hugo said you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, chosen one. Fine. By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. So, I have a luminous square with Vivian.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. You're a child that only brings misfortune.
What?
People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
Alright, Vivian can see the future and see that people that go, that people's future and whenever they die, basically. Or horrific things that's about to happen. Lore.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things. Would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side.
Wait, Lord's VA is in a lot of
Free from
stuff.
judgment, from blame. Like, I don't
He's
need to
even
worry
in
about
solo
anything.
leveling as an English
You can just be
VA
yourself.
for like one episode.
Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way,
He's also
you
in
asked me
ZZZ. He
before
has
about
put that
Hugo.
in.
I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard
He's also in
son of a
Free Run.
renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different
He's in
colored
so
eyes,
much. Holy shit. He's
and
even
wanted to
in
get rid of
One
them at
Piece
one
for
point.
5 episodes.
But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion.
Holy shit, he has done so much. That's crazy. He's also had other voice in ZZZ. Cool. Dude, Lloyd's voice actor is crazy. He does so much shit.
But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
I was waiting for a while. You say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest. Hola, Wise. Was that R3? Damn, we're going through this fast. Well, you came home late today. A long time, Vivian. Let's see. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Well, Vivian has contacted us. She said she will be investigating the Hollow tomorrow. In addition to her, Hugo and Lycon, Ambi, whom we recommended before, will also join this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the Hollow like you did last few times? Vivian and the others will protect me. Alright, with so many friends around this time, there shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you at home, then, and no matter what, remember, safety first. Let's get some rest for now. Also, I'm still waiting, Phoenix. After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. The message above not send. It did not send. Not for me. Yeah, no, it never sent for me on my end. That's weird. They said the gay boy is spreading. Nice. Nice. Our gay boy is spreading. Corrupting. Gayifying. Yes. And I have to look back, like now I have to go look back at you. Because we changed the whole room. Hi. Yeah, so me and early future wife Oko changed the whole room again. Now the bed is over there. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the location. Mark didn't bring his notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be pleasant or terrifying. We're just adding Oko to everything now? Maybe? Oko? In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. Oko, then Oko, I Oko, will Oko, follow Oko, then Oko, advise Oko? Understand Oko. If I ever do a stream challenge, one of the challenges will be speaking Oko. Logic Oko. Speaking Oko. Oko speech.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late.
Now, cool thing about ZZZ is there is actually technically a raccoon girl coming up next in the next update. Even though it's called their like sign is like Tanuki-ception. because they have a raccoon as their little friend. I wonder whose shade next game will be after an update. If I can get them.
This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
So Vivian thinks that we're a fan of Phaethon, even though we've explained that we are Phaethon.
For sure. Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
We have merch?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch.
Oh.
Screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
Oh.
Plus the avatars Lord
Oh
Phaethon's
no,
used,
Vivian.
the music playlist they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all
Oh,
to you if we get
no.
the chance.
Honestly,
I'm
sure.
super curious to see all that. Please be
I'm
sure to show me
curious.
sometime.
Splendid.
Oh
Let's
no,
book a time when you can
Vivian.
come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch. Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder how that's coming along.
So Vivian thinks is like a Phaethon fan. Phaethon is like proxies. Proxies in his world are basically like people that help get through a hollow. A hollow is like this big like fucking ball of destruction. Once you enter it, is basically like a maze, and proxies help you out of that maze while also like figuring out stuff. Vivian is a fan of the legendary proxy called Phaethon. In the story, you lose basically the Phaethon title because you get hacked and all that stuff, and blah, blah, blah. So you have to start from zero. That's basically how this game starts you at. So you go and buy a new name, but Vivian is such a Phaethon fan, and we've said like, yeah, we're Phaethon, but she doesn't believe that. And I'm just talking about making merch of what Phaethon like has done before, like a comments or something, and like making playlists, which Phaethon Bell over here never done. They're beware of Vivian's danger of proxy. Look, if Vivian is such a diehard fan for Phaethon and still doesn't know that we're Phaethon, that's fucking funny. Hi Reality, holy shit. I haven't seen you in forever. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? How are you? Tell me about yourself. What's up? What happened? But also, no, they're not vampires because vampires don't exist. That's what Hugo said. Even though they look like vampires and they kind of are vampires, but they're no vampire. I'm sure don't believe. Meanwhile, Hugo is preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. We're on the universe. Understandable. Oh, fabric grow back. That's what you meant. I see now. I understand now, reality. You meant yourself. I thought we were talking about the Vivian in the game. Understandable. Have a nice day. I love it. Thank you. Welcome back. Same old routine. Shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway. Are vampires in this game like super into chocolate or something? Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in a bag, thank you. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't think to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you'd also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. Oh, Hugo, get over it. Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. And his movement from a figure appears once again. You know what, Lycan? If I were in your shoes and first saw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any needs to avoid you. Just kiss.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence, don't you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is
like
the most
him
natural
young.
way to go.
So weird.
I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
Oh,
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
in this world there's tyrants, I think they're called, and Lycan is a wolf tyrant. Which means that he looks like a wolf. There's a shark tyrant, Ellen, which we have, they have just a shark tail. And then there are fox tyrants, cat, like basically anything really. But it's been only Lycan that I've seen so far that is like full wolf in a way. Or any sort of animal. Maybe?
Yeah. It's time for us to build
Maybe
an
they're cool. They're
organization
very
of
cool.
our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
You and Lycan share a rare mode of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the practice side, the others joining the operation finally arrived. Got Ambi in that different outfit. Looks great.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Like Ambi.
Forgive me. Someone was pestering me and wasting my precious time.
Ambi right here. Normally that they look like
Time for ready for combat.
this. Which is crazy. From that
Standing by.
to that. How's it gonna get a drink? I need drink. I need alcohol. No, I don't need alcohol. I don't like it. Share stream now. God. I wouldn't be against it.
Looks like we're all here.
Oh, right. Other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems that Miss Ambi is the reinforcement recommended by the manager. Maja. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. The proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured I will keep it confidential. So before entering the hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltists. These could be treasures, or something awful. I'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Abby. Holy
Oh,
shit.
are you familiar with this place?
Don't.
More familiar than you, it seems.
If they're being too noisy,
In position.
The best thing about this game is the combat. I really enjoy the combat. It's very flowy, it's really nice.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
You can try. Master Proxy, we need to find a power source to activate the door. The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants can't even fix a simple circuit.
How have you been doing? I've been doing
Can fix
pretty
it,
good.
But I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams.
Working a lot on...
It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the hollow.
Working on a lot of stuff, actually. We're about to get partnered on this channel again, so I'm very excited about that. We're also kind of like having a schedule now. We're working on stuff, but personally, I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I'm doing pretty alright. Oh god, I don't remember how long it's been in reality. That's how much I don't know. I'll be right back. I need to go do something. Both are done. As are some of your other streams, might check them out after this one. Please do. It'll help. We're also right, this week we're gonna take a small break from uploading a little bit. There's some stuff going on, so this week we're gonna not have an upload. Maybe I might do one. I might do like a special thing with a friend. But yeah, we have like Ryoko's guides on channel, which is like Final Fantasy 14 kind of like beginner guides to all of the dungeon and stuff. But yeah, we're doing quite a lot of different things. Final Fantasy, Death Stranding, we're doing one. Now I'm just playing Zenless Zone Zero because it's my addiction. I want to play it. It's a good break. Yeah.
Just leave that problem to me.
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to your phone. Check if you received it.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Master Proxy, I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way as you've been done before. Puzzle time! Alright, done. Easy puzzle.
The circuit is fixed. We should now be able to open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be your Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But
Oh, Vivian.
Only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good
Vivian.
person.
Oh, Vivian.
But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the chance to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea.
Oh no. I should have said yep and got the wrong person.
Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Sweet, until we're out of the home.
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
Envy, you look so good in that outfit.
The door's finally open.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to wake up.
Bang.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
I love the combat in this game.
There are more ethereals around.
It's so flowy and so nice.
Your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
Fall back.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Nice.
A difficult foe, that one.
I'm fine.
Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
With this power?
Huzzah!
Let's grab me.
Wide open.
I wonder why we cannot play as Vivian.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Oh, Vivian.
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Door unlocked. You're blocked out by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
There are 3 different.
So we have to head to 3 different places to crack this thing.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Phaethon, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it!
All right. Sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But, Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
So there are no objections. Let's proceed with the science squads. You really enjoy posing as the leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware that within Valhalla, Master Proxy is the only leader. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't, Miss Anby. Lord Phaethon, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? Let's keep moving. As the Proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. Yippee! Oh.
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here. We have to find a way to close that door and stop the ethereals from flooding in.
Hold the door to you. Don't worry, I will take care of these ethereals. Will not let these ethereals touch Lord Phaethon. Nice. was not thinking that was the way that they would do it.
Lord Phaethon, seems like we both need to press down on these mechanisms at the same time. Sure enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, I hope I'm not being too forward. Goodness me, somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real, see? You can even hold my hand.
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but super kind. That's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
I do like fighting.
I'm happy to hear that, don't get me wrong. But why do you like Phaethon so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest, most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me. You probably don't remember, but you really did save me that day. Wow, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry, I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
Of course not. Thank you for your loyal support.
I should be the one thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Phaethon makes me the luckiest person in the whole world. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I wonder how the others are doing. I'm sure Anne will be able to manage. She's great at this kind of stuff. But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
There are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem.
Nothing is a problem for Andy.
Done. Off balance.
Emily's fighting is from normal to this one. I like it a lot more. The final step is to operate this console, just like in the movies, bringing down the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet up with the others now. Meanwhile, on Lycan and Hugo's side, you bitch.
So, we have to cooperate to solve this problem.
That's a real shame.
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just this once, we should trust each other. For the Proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon, even before it all fell apart.
I'm gonna say him for quite a while. Seem to be caught in some memories from long ago. Are we going to see Lloyd?
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
He also sounds familiar.
Something happened with him.
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, promise me now. You must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Damn. Back to the present after a bout of not so happy cooperation, Lycon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Intriguing.
Great, it worked.
After a while, the teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. I can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Dude, this is thanks to a certain somebody. You'd have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing. For a perfectly coordinated partner such as Lord Phaeton and I, coming in first place is to be expected. Should last place treat everyone else? Alright, fair enough. Once you complete the mission, I'll treat the proxy to a meal. Since when did we agree to a race? Everyone, the location marked in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. You hear strange noise coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Okay, then I'll go with you.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. All right.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Blykon and Vivian to leave for a reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but
He was a
she
very interesting character.
looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian adores you. Whether you're Phaethon or just Belle. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on. What's that supposed to mean?
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lykon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, the man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized
Lloyd does not deserve to live. Oh shit.
taking one life really can save countless others.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please. Look after
Like I said, Hugo is a really intriguing character here. Fisher? Hello. Fisher I really know her.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them. And that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You are from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
After playthrough,
it seems your goal was this sacrifice all along.
Her story.
You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
What did you offer him?
I kind of forgot about
everything we
Hugo
know
said
about
something
the
to Hartman.
sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Crazy. Oh, shit.
Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
Your plans will never succeed.
useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops.
Damn straight.
There's no chance of victory for you.
Outside. Loyalty.
Got the combat. I'll keep saying it. I love it. They've already escaped through the fissure with the sacrifice. We have to catch up. We can't let them have the sacrifice. Oh no. Go after him. These stories are intriguing. I love it. It's all the things that I like about like intriguing and
Hugo,
things out of this world.
Don't make a choice you'll regret.
There's no turning back for me.
Hartman's mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now. Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real.
The double cross. Let's go.
Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
I may be an illegitimate child, but I have the same blood flowing in my veins as you.
I know you. You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry
Crazy.
to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir.
He killed all the other
Ravenlock
children.
family.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think. including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. That part is true. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
True, we need him.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
What?
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die!
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this.
What the fuck,
I'm
Hugo?
going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn. Someone has to do it.
I don't really agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect
We've done a lot.
example. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
Don't become the kind of person you hate.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough to destroy anything. So I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the abyss.
Oh. Oh.
It's about time you kneel. Beg for mercy.
Retreat to advance.
Is that all?
Stay calm now.
Light him up.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Of course. Are you surprised?
I never once thought that Mockingbird was a failure. Our actions, no matter how childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the world.
Flip the switch.
They might be trivial or foolish, but as long as they had an impact,
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
eliminate any obstacles.
Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Were we actually like through here?
Beg for
No. No.
A perfect conduit.
Out of my way.
Yikes.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice core, or your precious Faithin. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Faithin alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You...
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not
It's
let
a
it take
it's a
root.
triple split
When
cross.
time
It's
comes,
crazy.
You must be the one.
Oh shit, that was fast.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
Alright, keep going. Whoa!
Master Proxy, are you okay? Are you hurt?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just never thought things would turn out like this.
Lord Faithin, I'm sorry.
Should be.
I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and search for his body.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal, Miss Vivian.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
He most likely is.
Me too. There's a chance he's still alive.
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to
Shit.
interrupt everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I'm sorry.
Vodcon, you
I was so
killed
focused on Master Proxy's safety,
Hugo?
I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with
That's
this.
crazy.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's head back.
Meanwhile, not far away stands a mysterious figure.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction.
Okay. Belle has wings right now? And Vivian is trying to save them?
That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
Uh-oh. After exiting the hollow, Lycan takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us, but for some reason she remains silent the entire way. Are you okay, Vivian? Lord Phaethon, I'm fine, just a little distracted. After what had happened, you deserve some rest. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There's no need for him to put on such a show. He took the liberty to use you as a hostage, but I don't think he ever intended to harm you. Are you a second set in the end? I don't know. Something feels off. Have business with the Sacrifice Corps? Maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Sure. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find out everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? It would. And this was the end of Season 1 Epilogue. Something happened. My head is a mess. Better not get some rest first. Yeah, Season 1 Epilogue done. And then B-side is about... we're gonna start today as well. And then we have Season 2 going, which I'm very excited about because I think tomorrow, I think it's either tomorrow or in 2 days, the next story stuff comes out. So I've been really trying to catch up. You rest comfortably and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Alright, get some achievements, internet. Give it an attraction. Better grind faster. I'm trying. Oh, I can do this now? Interesting. We can get some stuff from this. That's nice. And it's over here. Oh, does this open? Hmm. Is it? That's Ellen. Where I have Ellen. Well, let's just keep going with the main story. I'll do side stuff once I'm done with like the full main story for what that is out already. Because I think once I'm like at season 2, chapter I think 2 is actually coming out, I'll start going through like a lot of like the archives, because there's a lot of stuff that I have unlocked over here that I haven't been able to do because I've been like, oh god, there's so much to do. Yeah, I need to do, I think, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, technically 12. I need to do 12 stories here. Season 2, good luck catching up with everything. I mean, I'm not that far, look. Right now I'm here in season 1. I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 commissions here. And then we're in season 2. And then we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're at story. That is at the moment. So we're really close. You okay? Yeah? Vivian said the message. Seems they've made more progress on the sacrificial issue. I wonder how Vivian's been doing. Hugo passed. She's been busy managing Mockingbird. We haven't talked to her in quite a while.
Hi, chat.
It's Future Life Oko!
Yeah.
Yeah.
With no pants.
With no pants. Well, do you want to arrange a time to meet up? Sure. Alright then, I'll arrange a time with Vivian. You just rest, and I'll tell you when. Rest on the sofa. You originally planned to watch some videotapes and rest on a sofa, but you end up falling asleep instead, until you hear something nearby.
Wait I didn't disturb your sleep, did I?
Season 1, Chapter 7. Final chapter in Season 1.
When I got
or
here,
whatever.
the other Lord Phaethon said you were resting on the couch and just let me in. I meant to keep you company while you slept, but then I dozed off myself.
You're cute.
I was going to sit here looking super cute, hands cupping my face. You know, like the #1 sleepy face I want to wake up to pose. I can't believe I ended up falling asleep myself.
What sleepy face? What pose? That was a lot of words in one breath. Are you sure you got enough sleep, Vivian?
No, Lord Phaethon. I was just worried that I had disturbed your rest. Just being able to see you sleeping peacefully is already the highlight of my day. No, my entire month. Though it is
That's
a bit
not
late,
creepy.
But good morning, Lord Phaethon.
Why is it full?
That was so formal. Feels like you're about to drop some big news after a greeting like that.
Mockingbird's death has stirred up quite the storm. I took some time to gather intel. It seems someone deliberately leaked the story that Hugo is an illegitimate child of the Ravenlock family. But I haven't found the source yet.
Hartman?
Could it be Hugo's uncle, Hartman? Maybe he's trying to turn people against Hugo and Mockingbird by playing the illegitimate child card.
I suspected that too. He could be using Hugo's background to make people believe Mockingbird is just another Top's pawn. To the upper class, Mockingbird may be insignificant, but it has a loyal following among regular folks. But after some digging, I was surprised to find that the public isn't turning on Hugo. They're actually starting to see him in a better light. Some people feel bad for him, some relate to his struggles, and Hartman's the one getting all the heat. Public outcry against Hartman is growing, with many believing he murdered Hugo for his own selfish gain. Tops is hosting an industry summit this week, a responsibility usually handled by the Ravenlocks. But my sources tell me another family has taken over this year at the last.
I wonder how much time there was
If I'm not
between these
mistaken,
episodes.
Tops is intentionally keeping its distance from the Ravenlock family due to the current public sentiment.
Maybe someone's trying to get rid of Hartman. Hartman wouldn't just keep up like that.
Sounds like Hartman's in a pretty bad spot right now. But we know he's
There's a lot
not
of
the type to go
in-game
down
stuff
easily.
for sure in this
That's
game.
what worries me. Hartman, in all likelihood, must have taken the sacrifice core. And now that he has this bargaining chip, who knows what kind of deal he'll strike with the Exaltists.
Sorry for interrupting, Vivian, but I need a quick word with Belle.
Oh, no problem at all. I'm sure you have important faith in matters to discuss. Take your time. I'll just be waiting outside.
We can't make our guest wait outside. Belle and I will step out instead.
Oh, don't mind me, Lord Phaethon. I wanted to browse the videotapes anyway. I'll be right here. Just let me know when you're done.
Belle, Lycon's outside the video store. He knows Vivian is with us, so he's hesitant about coming in. He's stressing over what he did to Hugo in front of Vivian, but he really needs to talk to us. Maybe you should go speak with him first.
I'll go talk to Lycon. Honestly, neither he nor Vivian is at fault. As proxies, it's our job to be the bridge between them.
Lycon's so cute. Mockingbird are the true heroes. It's so messed up they stood up to those so-called elites and still ended up getting silenced. This is definitely a conspiracy. We're gonna follow his example and stand up to those bastards. What can we do? We have no power. But Mockingbird's Hugo is just an ordinary person. If he can do it, so can we. Right. He proved that even a single person, so long as you have a resolve, can be the change you want to see. Armas must have murdered him to protect his own position of power. But Mockingbird isn't exactly a righteous, upstanding group either. Mockingbird steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Ironman was just afraid Hugo would gain traction and he'd lose his power. That's why he did what he did. I still think there's more to this. Interesting takes.
Good morning, Master Proxy.
Good morning, Lycon. Wise mentioned you wanted to talk to us and Vivian about something?
Yes, it's an urgent request from the mayor, one that directly affects New Eridu's safety. However, before we get into the details, as a former member of Mockingbird, I'm concerned about Miss Vivian. Hugo made many mistakes and betrayed the principles of Mockingbird, but I'm certain he didn't intend to put Miss Vivian or you in danger. I don't know Miss Vivian very well, and I was the one who took her companion's life. I might not be the right person to comfort her, but I hope she doesn't regret the choices she made or lose faith in the path she chose.
Vivian's doing just fine. She's actually been gathering intel and has a clear understanding of where things are headed. She might be tougher than you think. If you're really concerned, why not just talk to her directly? If you'd like to apologize, it should be face to face, right?
That's reassuring to hear. I trust your judgment. You've always had a sharp eye for people. Would you mind coming in with me? I'd like to apologize to Miss Vivian in person.
Okay.
No problem. But I'll be staying neutral. Everyone has their own stance on this, and I get where both of you are coming from. As a proxy, I'm just here to make sure you have an open conversation. I'm not taking sides.
I respect that. Thank you.
That's how it should be, if people fall apart. Should take some time away. We return to the video store with Lycon. Vivian doesn't...
Miss Vivian, I'm very sorry about Hugo.
You don't have to explain anything. I'm also part of Mockingbird. Mockingbird stands on more than just gain, so it won't fall when fortunes shift. Hugo had his fixations and ambitions. I also have things I must see through. I'm determined to get to the bottom of the Exaltists and the sacrifices.
Miss Vivian, as a former member of Mockingbird, you have my deepest respect. You have my word, whatever comes next. I would never harm you or Master Proxy. As for Hugo, please accept my condolences.
Condolences? That's not necessary. Mockingbird has plenty of tricks up its sleeves. This isn't the kind of act that ends so easily. Wouldn't you agree?
You're right.
Huh? That's it? You two just figured it out? Well, that was fast.
Master Proxy, I believe we all share the same goal. Uncover the truth of the Exaltists and the sacrifices. The mayor has tasked me with inviting you to take on this mission, and hopes we can work together moving forward.
If the mayor wants to work with us, I trust he will demonstrate his sincerity in kind. Mockingbird will not serve as a pawn for the powerful. That will never change.
Of course. While the mayor cannot handle this personally, he will make sure we have all the intel and support we need. Miss Vivian, I know you have your own intelligence network, but for some high-profile shady dealings, perhaps the mayor can provide you a different perspective. Please, take your time to discuss. If you're open to collaborating, I'll set up a call with the mayor so he can speak with you both directly.
I need to discuss this with Wise and Vivian.
Very nice.
With so many people involved in this, we need to be very careful.
Of course, I completely understand. When you've made up your minds, you can find me at the Ballet Twins.
But what do you think about Lycon's suggestion to work with the mayor? Sacrifices are still a threat. True. At the moment, our only intel on the sacrifice is what Bring is left behind. We can get someone to help investigate, but it'll take a significant amount of time. And time is something we can't afford to waste. Working with the mayor is a good option. What do you think, Vivian? Mockingbird has always gone against authority. Would it be against your values to work with the mayor? Mockingbird isn't just about going against authority. Mockingbird hopes that all people can be given equal opportunities and treatment. I don't exactly trust the mayor, but I believe he's someone who can work with. We can work with, at the moment at least. Then let's go see Lycan. Also, I haven't gotten a lot of side quests lately. Yeah, all of my side quests are kind of just like... There, maybe I need to like level up. I'm not level 50. Maybe that's why. It seems you and Ms. Vivian have made your decision. Let's talk to the mayor. Of course, please rest assured when it comes to sacrifice, the mayor's interests align with yours. Or rather, we both want to protect the people of New Eridu.
I'll connect the call to the mayor now.
Hell yeah.
My dear friends, I'm glad you're willing to keep working with me. I'm truly sorry about what happened to Mr. Hugo Vlad. I didn't anticipate things would turn out this way. As mayor, I can't fully condone Mockingbird's actions, but personally, I had a lot of respect for Mr. Hugo Vlad. I looked further into Bringer's map. The sacrifices were created by an exaltist named Landon, who was active in Janus Quarter. Mr. Landon passed away in an accident a few years ago. Before he died, he was researching sacrifices and was said to have created a batch of serum that could turn living people into sacrifices. The problem was, the serum wasn't stable, and after his death, the recipe was lost. No one knows what happened to the exaltist in Janus Quarter back then. But it's clear that after the leader died, there haven't been major exaltist activities in the area. Bringer's map marks the locations where the exaltist's most successful attempts at creating sacrifices were.
Intriguing.
Since this person has already passed away, and the exaltists haven't been active around here for a while, then could it be that this is just Hartman acting on his own?
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
Oh,
My
wouldn't
sources
think so.
confirmed that Hartman had been secretly in contact with someone, and they only meet inside the
Because we still have one person behind even Bringer's case. I don't remember the name, but it was a lady. That was behind everything. I think they're also connected.
Is it possible it's someone from TOPS?
TOPS is a huge alliance of corporations. They wouldn't bother getting their hands dirty. Instead, they just sit back and reap the rewards. Everything Hartman is doing is to secure his place in TOPS and strengthen his power within the Ravenlock family. If my guess is correct, Hartman has gotten in touch with the remaining members of the Exaltists that used to follow Landon, helping them create new sacrifices.
What's in it for TOPS?
But what's in it for TOPS? There's no way the Exaltists would just hand over their secrets about sacrifices to Hartman, right?
A sacrifice outbreak would throw the city into chaos. And that's when TOPS steps in, taking control of the situation on their terms. The public will see the mayor as incompetent, while TOPS comes off as the real protectors of the city. And when that happens, public trust will shift towards TOPS. And Mr. Mayor, you might find yourself in an unfavorable situation.
Still sharp as ever, Miss Vivian.
So, what exactly do we stand to gain from partnering with you? Please don't tell me you're doing this out of some noble concern for your citizens. I'm not some hero of justice, and I don't believe in lofty ideals or empty promises.
We have a common enemy. While our ideologies may differ, we can work together on this. And as proof of good faith, I may not know exactly where Hartman is, but I can fan the flames over Mockingbird's death and escalate conflicts within the Ravenlock family.
So it was you behind the rumors. No wonder I couldn't trace the source of the public outcry.
I'm not the one who started the rumors. I just helped them spread faster after they leaked. And I pulled a few strings to make sure the story painted Mr. Hugo Vlad as a heroic figure who was unfairly persecuted. As I said before, I had a lot of respect for him, and I'd be happy to clear his name. Now let me lay out my terms for collaboration. After looking into it, I found that the dormant sacrifice you discovered wasn't the only one. There are more places where sacrifices might be lying dormant. Too many eyes are on me right now, so I can't send my own men to deal with it. I'd like to ask you to retrieve the sacrifices from those locations. I'll make sure to dispose of them once you do, so no one will be able to use them again. On top of that, I've asked a friend to help monitor your physical condition, and maybe even uncover more of your potential. Her research overlaps with your teacher's work. You don't need to worry about her capabilities. She's a Void Hunter rank special investigator.
Really? A Void Hunter rank special investigator is going to be assisting us? And she's involved in our teacher's research?
That's right. She's heading to Janna's quarter for some business. I wanted to set up a formal meeting, but she declined. She prefers to assess things on her own, and will reach out when the time is right. She'll let you know the details then. So it looks like you both are on board with this commission and ready to help recover the sacrifices?
Okay. We don't want New Eridu falling into chaos either. We'll do what we can.
I know you won't let me down. Given our positions, we might not be friends, but we're definitely not enemies. I'll leave the rest to you then. I've got to go. Goodbye.
Interesting take. I said that again. I'm glad that the two of you have decided to continue working with us. I'm going to help your search to successfully recover the sacrifice. I have but other business to deal with, so please excuse me. If you require anything, please feel free to contact me anytime. That kind of leaves thereafter. We're feeding. Shall we head out now? They're gonna add people.
Time for some tailcare.
They're ether. I'm gonna.
Huh? Is something
pull
the
you
matter?
in.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Actually, no. Let's do Ambi. It technically kind of works. Because Ambi. After active, I literally never look at this. Just because I like to
Thank you for trusting Mockingbird and me.
figure it out myself.
Roger.
Okay.
Has someone already taken the dormant sacrifice from here? Or did the Exaltus decide to relocate it? No. If these dormant sacrifices aren't handled carefully, they could awaken and turn against anyone nearby. She wouldn't risk moving them unless it was absolutely necessary. Did she realize the mayor was looking into this?
Just as Vivian's talking to herself, you hear another voice of someone debating. You don't know who it is, so you to pull her aside to listen.
Did Hartman just make up this intel to get a shot working with us at Tops? I've been walking around forever and haven't found a thing.
The Ravenlocks have always been a shady bunch. No surprise they've gone downhill over the years.
I heard they were pretty loaded back in the day. What kind of business did they run?
No clue. On the surface, their businesses seemed legit, but who knows what was happening behind the curtain.
Probably something with the sacrifices. I mean, how else would he know about the dormant ones left around here for years? And he was so sure that even if those original sacrifices didn't work out, he had a backup plan.
Backup plan? What could that be?
Well, that's beyond me. I just happened to overhear something while I was next to Mr. Edmund one day. What's Topps planning to do with all these sacrifices, huh? For research? Do you think we'll ever have a normal life in the Hollows?
Don't ask questions you shouldn't be asking.
All right. There's nothing here anyway. Let's leave the Hollow and report back on what we found. And we'll make it just in time to clock out for the fieldwork shift.
Let's get out of here first.
Not sure Topps maze left. Vivian appears visibly unsettled.
Hartman, that fool. He'll do anything to get into Topps, even if it means playing with fire. She's an exaltist. Human lives have never mattered to her. The more people get dragged in, the greater the danger.
Who is this she?
Vivian, I've been dying to know. Who is this she you keep mentioning?
I apologize for losing my composure. Please don't mind me. The she I'm referring to is with the Exaltists. Someone I have a history with. That's why the moment I heard about the sacrifices, I felt compelled to uncover the truth. I never meant to hide anything from you. It's just that, for me, the Exaltists bring back painful memories. And I'm not ready to face them yet. So, Lord Vathan, please give me a little more time. Once I've gathered my thoughts, I promise I'll tell you everything.
Sure.
Sure. I won't pry anymore. Everyone's got a past, and you don't have to dig up old wounds if you don't want to. I can see the Vivian I know now is super brave and kind. I believe you've really put in the work.
Lord Vathan, if we weren't in such a hurry, I'd spend 3 whole hours singing your praises. I'll make note of this and make sure to get it done before bedtime. First things first, let's track down those dormant sacrifices. The Exaltists have probably realized someone's after them by now. I wish we knew what Hartman's backup plan is.
Hold on, chat. I want to show you to chat. Cat. Big old cat. Big fucking stupid ass cat. Ooh, shit. That was cat. Back to game.
Don't touch me.
Oh.
Lord Satan.
Nice. The dormant sacrifice is gone too. Could it be? And how do they know the locations of the dormant sacrifices? Let's check the next location. I hope this doesn't become a nightmare for whoever do.
Hugo may have done terrible things, but he had his reasons.
It'd be crazy if it was just Hugo.
Mockingbird might be seen as the bad guys by a lot of people, but ironically, joining Mockingbird is what put me on the right path. Don't touch me. For the first time, I'm needed for more than just my curse. Keep your filthy hands off. Don't touch me. Nothing here either.
Nice.
Are we too late?
Oh. I came from that.
There's some.
Oh, it's her.
Don't touch me.
I knew it was you, Vivian.
Camille, what are you doing here, sis? Are you destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Vivian, don't call me sis. I'm not your sister.
Are you trying to stop the Exaltists?
I never left the Exaltists.
You know what Landon did back then.
Lord Landon did it for the Creator. His methods may have been extreme, but they were necessary. Back then, you walked away. You should do the same now. We didn't need
I don't think we should.
Take your friends and leave.
What's wrong? Are you being forced into this? I can help you.
Help me? Like how you helped her? Vivian, you're crying. You see me, don't you?
No,
You haven't changed a bit, Vivian. No need to hide your tears. I know exactly what's ahead for me. You've made your choice, and I've made mine. One last piece of advice. Stay out of this. She loathes you. I won't tell her we met today. Don't show yourself around us again.
Camille!
Camille gives Vivian one last scan and throws a smoke bomb to the ground. She knows it tracks some materials, even though you have many questions, dealing with the imminent threat feels like the right choice right now.
Lord Phaethon, watch out! I'll tell you what that was about later. Don't you know? Get my dress. Let's take care of the ethereals first. Intimidator. Go away.
Nice. After fighting off the two, you search for a long time, but don't find any dormant sacrifice. After deliberating with Vivian, you decide to leave the hall for now and figure out your next move. Just then, the phone rings.
You two took longer than I expected. Did something happen?
We searched the coordinates the mayor provided. Most of them were already empty. No dormant sacrifices. Camille, the Exaltists have been actively destroying the dormant sacrifices.
Why are they destroying it?
There's no reason for them to go after the sacrifices, right?
Vivian is telling the truth. I saw it too.
And one of them is someone I once knew. I thought she would leave the Exaltists after Landon's death, but she stayed.
Do you have a history with the Exaltists, Vivian?
When I was a child, I stayed with the Exaltists for a while. Back then, Landon was one of the most respected figures among the Exaltists in this region. A lot happened, and after Landon died, I left. I can't turn a blind eye to the sacrifices. I know all too well how many lives have been lost bringing them into existence. Ever since I learned a sacrifice had appeared in Janus Quarter, I haven't been able to stop worrying. I won't let history repeat itself. That's why I asked Hugo to investigate, starting with the Sacrifice Corps.
Vivian.
Please stop. I'm not looking for comfort. I'm just recounting the story for you to understand the situation. We've got bigger things to focus on. But when I do need comforting, I'll come straight to you. I hope you'll make time for me, Lord Vathan. Just so you know, I'm not the easiest to console.
No worries. I'll totally have your back until you're feeling better.
Okay. Back to the matter at hand. That conversation between those two TOPS employees back in the Hollow is still bothering me. They said Hartman had a backup plan, and that got me thinking about some news that was quietly swept under the rug. Lately, there have been mining accidents in Ravenlock-controlled areas. Many workers have died. The families were paid off with huge settlements, way more than usual. No protests, no controversy, and the issue was buried. But considering the Ravenlock's financial position, why would they be so generous with payouts?
That sounds sketchy. Are you saying they made up the accidents and the workers' deaths?
Precisely. I don't think those workers died in mining accidents. I'm planning to reach out to some old friends, see if they've heard anything about this. Do you have time, Lord Vathan? My contacts are just near 6th Street. Care to join me?
I'm in. Let's go together.
You arrive at Luna Square with Vivian to meet her old friend. Give me one sec, chat. And in the box, there's a cat in a box. Okay. I did not level up. I did. 49. Within repetition rank up mission to raise the level of cavalry agents. Did 60 and complete the internet repetition rank up mission to unlock a new difficulty for related features. Interesting. Lord Peyton, let's head as soon as you're ready.
An old friend of mine said she has some new intel. She's like a mentor to me. I learned a lot about data scraping on Internet thanks to her.
Oh, we have Rain again.
Rain! Long Long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Rain? You two knew each other?
Yeah, Phaethon. Long time no see.
Rain, you actually know that Lord Phaethon is Lord Phaethon? No, I mean, you actually know Belle is Lord Phaethon.
I didn't know right away. One time, I needed a favor from Nicole. I only found out after meeting them. I mean, who would expect a legendary proxy to be running a video store for a living? Oh, by the way, your idol...
Rain, let's not bring up old stuff. Lord Phaethon wouldn't be interested in that.
I am
Why
now.
are you all tense? Right. Lord Phaethon lives on 6th Street too, and might know your idol. Remember when you traced that post on Internaut to 6th Street and actually went to check it out? And you came back all bummed, spouting nonsense. Like there was only a black cat at the location, and maybe your idol is actually a talking cat. Or something like that.
Is it the cat?
I know that black cat. I'm always sneaking at snacks.
Lord Phaethon, please, let's drop this topic.
Come on, Vivian. It's been years and you still won't say who your idol is. If you'd just let me, I'd have tracked them down ages ago. I get it. You want to find the person who's important to you on your own. But you've tried so hard already. It's okay to lean on me a little, you know. I'm sure your idol won't hold it against you.
Is it just a cat?
I shouldn't have come to see you.
Huh? What's wrong?
Hey, Rain. Vivian said you might have some new intel. So let's get to the important stuff first.
All right, let's get down to business. Here's something I'm pretty sure about. The Ravenlock family's claim that those missing workers died in an accident? Don't buy it. The last signal from those workers was near the Hollow. Then communication went dark. I think they were taken into the Hollow. And yesterday, I picked up that the Ravenlock family secretly hired some people to search the Hollow's perimeter. I caught a weird distress signal from someone and managed to track down the source. When I tried to reach out, the signal cut out completely. The last trace of the signal was near Lumina Square. Finding someone in real life isn't really my thing, so that's where you come in.
Any more leads?
Okay, we'll check things out. You just said this is something you're sure of. Do you have anything you are unsure about?
I dug up some info online, and one thing stood out. A few days ago, there were some creepy sounds coming from an abandoned warehouse by the port. The place was locked up, so no one could see what was happening inside. Not sure if it's related to your search. If you don't find anything useful around here, it might be worth checking out. Well, that's all I have for you.
Thank you, Rain.
Don't get all emotional on me now. I'm just helping out a friend. This one's on the house. Consider it payback for the favor you did me last time. But if you still want to find your idol, hit me up. I've been curious for what...
Alright, don't worry about it. I'll manage it myself. Stop being so nosy, Rain.
Nosy? Nah, just professionally curious. What kind of person is worth all this searching, huh? But honestly, whoever they are in real life, they've become a part of you. You've come a long way in this search, Vivian. I much prefer
Is
the
the
person you are
idol
now.
Phaethon?
So if you find this person, don't chicken out. Go meet them. People will appreciate you for who you are.
Rain.
I might not care about the real world or what it'll be like, but I hope everyone I know can live a good life. I'm counting on you to save the world, guys. All right, I have other business to take care of, so I'll leave the rest to you.
Ray moves goodbye and leaves. Vivian mentions she knows someone who's really skilled at finding people in real life. So you follow her and continue on your way.
Lord Phaethon, please pay no mind to what Rain said. guys up ahead. Let's hurry.
Long time no see. You seem to be doing well, little one. Yup, I made an awesome friend since last time we met. My friend got ill before and it was the manager who helped heal them. I didn't realize you two knew each other. Then, next time I head to the manager's place, I get to see you two. You know each other? Yup. Oh. Yep, this little guy is Lucky Boo. My old boss at my previous workplace. Bought it at a discount store clearance sale. It was a terrible boss. Not only did he shirk on paying wages, he didn't take care of his bamboo either. Yeah, that guy really terrible. Then his little guy had a malfunction and the boss threw it out because he didn't want to spend the money on repairs. Really, it could have been fixed with just a simple battery change. Vivian is the best. Vivian changed my battery. The best as ever. Not that it was change your battery for you. It was you who earned the money to buy it. Yeah, I'm amazing too. I earned 100 Denny's just enough to buy a battery. So that's where that 100 Denny bamboo battery came from. Honestly, you've got plenty of energy, but I told you before you need to be more tactful. Haven't you learned anything? I learned, pet one Denny Boo, give Denny. Wow, so you found a way to make a living, huh? Amazing. Gonna expose that one Denny Boo. You need me for something? I'm super happy to help. I know you love exploring all kinds of places, so tell me, have you come across anyone strange these past few days? Strange? You mean someone who looks hurt, scared, and kind of trying to hide where there aren't many people around? Let me think. I got it. I saw someone like that in the desert today. Someone super familiar. Give me down a ring. I don't think one Denny Boo can make it that far. Desert probably first at the sand pit up ahead. Lord Faith, let's go take a look. Did I help? You were super helpful. Yay, so happy. I want to keep helping. You should go and do whatever important stuff you need to do. Let's play together soon.
One Denny Boo is just too cute, right? I didn't know you helped it too. I knew Lord Phaethon was the best in the whole world.
Hello, weak man. It seems that the persons Rain and one Denny Boo were talking about. Lord Phaethon, please stand back. I cannot be certain if he'll end up doing something extreme. Consider his current mental state. I'm afraid he might hurt you. I'll try talking to him and see what's going on. Vivian walks forward and taps the cowering man on the shoulder.
Don't take me back, please. I was wrong. I know I messed up. I don't want your money anymore. Please, no.
Calm down.
Who are you? I won't say anything. Just let me go. I don't know anything. I swear, I know nothing.
We are not PubSec, the HIA, or the Ravenlock family. We won't force you into anything. There's no need to be afraid.
What do you want from me then?
We simply want to know where the Ravenlock family took you and what they made you do.
I can't say. I can't tell you. I have a family. They'll hurt them. You never saw me. Please, just stop asking.
Don't you wish to see your family?
I don't deserve to see them. It's my fault. I was greedy. I did this to myself.
But your family must miss you dearly. I'm sure they won't blame you.
No, it's my fault. It's all on me. I don't want to drag them into this.
If the whole ship is sinking, no one on board can escape.
I'm just a nobody. And right now, there's nothing I can do to change anything.
If you care about your family and friends, now is your chance to stop the disaster before it's too late. Even a butterfly flapping its wings can send a tsunami surging across the ocean. No one knows how this will turn out. But if you do nothing now, The only thing waiting for you at the end will be regret. We're not here to turn you in, and we won't force you to confront them. You'll be safe with us. I'll help you return to your family. But you must tell us precisely what happened.
Hartman offered a huge amount of money, looking for workers to go into the hollow to guard something. The money was way too good. We all kind of figured something wasn't right. I thought it was just smuggling or guarding some kind of illegal ether resources, so I signed up. After we sent in our applications, Hartman's men took us into the hollow. The first place we went, there was a strange box. When we got there, they handed us some pills, saying they'd improve our aptitude for ether, for us to last longer in the hollow. But after I took them, everything went fuzzy. Something was definitely off about those pills. When I woke up, I saw my coworkers dead in front of me. And there was blood all over my hands. They said something about me being a good experiment, moved me somewhere else, and locked me up. They wanted to inject me with something. I got scared and didn't know what was gonna happen. But then a blonde guy found me, gave me a carrot, and let me go. So I escaped. I didn't want to kill anyone. I don't know.
It wasn't your fault that your coworkers died. You were just a tool in their hands. Do you remember the place they first took you? Do you know what was in that box?
I only remember the first place was like a rooftop. I think it was on top of a tall building. What exactly was in that box? I can't remember. I'm not lying. Those pills they gave us, they make you hallucinate. I took just one and my mind felt like it wasn't my own. My memories turned into a blur. I'm telling the truth.
Most likely that is sacrificed, and he became like an ethereal, and then they reverted back.
Remember what happened.
I know you're not lying. We'll arrange.
I think that's what happened. And the blonde guy is just Hugo.
You can rest easy and recover, and your family won't be dragged into this. Once this is all over,
it would be very funny if it was actually just Hugo. You and Vivian had to contact Lycon, the mayor representing Victoria Housekeeping, agrees to protect the worker and will keep his identity confidential. Soon Rena arrives and takes the man away, mentioning that the mayor will confirm the location based on his description.
I've been meaning to say this for a while, Vivian. You're just so calm and decisive when things get tough. Totally different from the impression you gave me at first.
Actually, I wasn't always like this. I used to run away when things got tough. There was even a point where I just wanted to disappear. As if my very existence was the source of suffering. I wondered. Perhaps leaving it all behind could put an end to the pain.
Whoa. It's hard to imagine you like that. I mean, you had this super intimidating vibe when we first met.
Well, I was on a mission at the auction when we first met. And just as Rain said, I've come a long way from who I used to be.
Vivian is great.
Speaking of Rain, it's still wild to me. I never thought you and I would have mutual friends. And you even know one Denny Boo. Can you believe we might have passed each other so many times without even realizing it?
Enough about me. Tell me more about you, Lord Phaethon. Where have you been? And what have you experienced?
Looking back, I feel like I've been through a lot lately. My brother and I even lost our Phaethon account. Oh, everything started when the Cunning Hares took something from the Red Fang gang.
As you walk along the river by Luna Square with Vivi, you start sharing your stories. Although she wasn't part of them, she's been to the places where they took place. She's been to the gated hollow of the Camellia Golden Week. She has her favorite sandwich at Cheesetopia, and she's even received a star sticker from Officer Bubio. I couldn't read.
Remember, it should be around here. That store's been sitting in my favorites for ages.
Lord Phaethon!
What's up?
harmonica in the outer ring you mentioned. I've heard it before too. I've even been to the monument outside Hollow Zero. But none of that was a coincidence. It was me. Following you, and now I've finally made it to your side.
What?
Ever since I was little, I had been seen as the bringer of bad fortune. I had traveled to many places and witnessed far too much misfortune. Every tear I shed brought disaster. I've heard too many curses to count. I loathed my tears as much as I despised my own existence. Wherever I stayed, tragedy followed. I had roamed too many places, and each time, it ended the same way. I didn't know where I could go anymore. One night, I stumbled upon a post discussing me. Whether they knew me or not, everyone seemed convinced that I was the source of the curse. Some mocked me with cruel intent. Some wished I would vanish, and others speculated maliciously. It really seemed that my very existence was a disaster. In that moment, as darkness enveloped the city, I saw lights flickering to life all around New Eridu. So many lights, and not knowing where to go, I thought, if only I could disappear into those lights. I made up my mind, and right then, my phone rang. I decided to take one last look. I wanted to know who left me my final message from this world. It was you, Lord Vathan.
Me?
Wait, really? Me?
Yes. And I checked with the other Lord Vathan. You were the one using the account at that time. But I know you probably don't remember it. After all, it was just an ordinary day, with an ordinary post and meaningless comments online. But for me, it was the night I finally realized where I could go. I wanted to walk the paths you had walked, see the sights you had seen. And then, one day, share it all with you, face to face.
What did I even say in that comment? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, you'll have to figure it out for yourself. I'm not telling you.
Huh? No!
So, Lord Vathan, thank you. Not only for that comment you made that day, which was a silver lining for me, but also for giving me the courage to become who I am today. The Vivian standing right in front of you now. Lord Vathan, I truly like who I've become.
Crazy. He skims across the surface of the water, lifting Vivian's hair and brushing it against her cheek. The lights, reflected in her eyes, dance and flickers. Emotions intertwine with the narratives, and you feel as though you're witnessing the path she has truffled.
Lycon just sent a message. There's an update. Let's head back to the video store and go over the details together.
Let's keep on moving.
Belle, you're back.
No.
Lycon told me he wanted to meet up with us online to discuss things when you returned. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now. Based on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
We've got this.
Interesting. Let's get that sacrifice core.
Retrieval of the sacrifice core in your capable hands. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be.
So we have the mayor, literally everyone that we've met before on our side.
And she'll meet you there. Please ensure your safety. And I wish you all the best.
Very intriguing. Lord Phaeton will head out as soon as you're ready. You must obtain the sacrifice core before Hartman does. Let's get it going. Let's do it.
Touch my tail, and no.
We could do Ellen.
What a bother.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with something this important? Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltus have been working together for ages, I've hardly even met Lady Dina. I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here. I'm curious what Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return?
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure you have what we need before moving forward.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep the core. Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over. We'll lay everything on the table face to face.
All right, lead the way.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man. It's just that... why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice core? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet. Why is that?
Who's this Dina he just mentioned? Is she the leader of the Exaltists?
Kind of. Lord Phaeton, I really think we should hurry. We must get to where Hartman keeps the core before anyone else does.
I've got a shortcut planned, but there are gonna be ethereals along the way. I'll let you handle them, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Phaeton. You're in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety.
Ethereals! Stay away from Lord Phaeton!
Okay. Travel soon.
I was having a...
Allow me? Lord Phaeton just so hard.
Vivian is a cool character. I don't think I would like using them though.
Don't touch me. Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Let's get out of here before we're spotted. Let's keep moving, Lord Phaeton.
Oh, I think I heard that band. That made the game started freaking out.
Leave the enemies to me, Lord Phaeton.
Well done.
Look away for 1 second and then get
over there.
attacked.
It looks like they're arguing.
This is looking at chat.
No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be really dangerous.
Hand over what's in the box. Or we do this the hard way.
You sure talk big, little girl. Let's see if you can get past me first.
Okay.
You better not get my trust. Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core.
Lord
More
Raven,
freaking-
the box is empty. So Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box? What did you do with it?
Did Hugo take it?
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
This everyone sense confronting each other. A voice comes from behind. It's fucking Hugo, isn't it? It's not.
Vivian, it's been ages.
Oh, it's Dina.
Dina! Oh my, you actually remember me. So sweet. Look at you, thriving. I thought you'd totally forgotten about our past. So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night?
Back then, I had no idea.
You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from your daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on?
I wasn't...
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then. However, I do understand your worries. This core, it's fake.
Oh?
No way! I got this straight from Hugo. It can't be fake. How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously?
Shepherd Hartman and coldly inserts the core into an open wound on one of his subordinates. The guy leaps to the ground, screaming. Dina wipes her hands and casts a look of disdain. Damn!
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying. The masterpiece Father made for the Creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the real core.
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at?
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are. And you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors.
Oh, they shouldn't have suffered those horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments. Dina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
for his great cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything! You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish. If you
Your
don't give me the
father.
sacrifice core, be prepared to become food for the ethereals. I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares. Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose there isn't a reason to keep you alive.
As Xena finishes her words, several explosions erupt, followed by tremors on the ground, signaling the rapid approach of numerous ethereals. In a panic, Hartman rushes to Kari summon, taking Camille and Dina with him. Oh no!
More ethereals are coming.
Thank you for your patience.
Out of the way. How was that not? Too many. No chance to get out of this.
We have enough time. We're fine.
Keep your filthy hands off.
I'm here. Sick.
Right.
I'll have this one. More pain.
Shark Nami.
Alright. You got them.
Sick. Let's hurry it up.
Well, don't you know?
Finale.
Stay away from Lord Phaethon! There are so many. It's ink?
Who's this?
Shun Palace. Good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast.
She looks cool.
Now! Thank you!
Damn.
Finally, peace and quiet.
Cute little bird.
You must be Belle, right? Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
Mayflower?
Can I ask, who are you? I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yixuan. Mayflower passed
Yixuan.
along your info, and I was curious what
I really
kind of
like
person you are, so I
the
came to
character
see.
because I've used
At
them before,
first,
like
I thought
once,
it
I
might be
think.
a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
Oh, so you're the investigator the mayor talked about.
Yes,
He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance.
Guidance?
Guidance? What exactly does that mean?
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
Ji-Wen leaves after saying this while Vivian appears lost in thought, looking distracted.
I'm so sorry, Lord Phaethon. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
Hey.
Lord Phaethon, are you going to rest now?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried.
What's happening, Vivian? Talk to me about it.
If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Phaethon. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had?
Yes. To be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable. The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption. In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists. One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time, and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him. Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina. At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall. Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Dina, wake up! We have to go!
Vivian? What's happening?
Listen to me! Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't... Father!
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
Vivian, was this you?
Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
I thought
Oh,
once
yeah, I was
Landon
muted.
was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists. I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists. She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope. She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that she... All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think. But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Oh, Vivian.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, Landon used you. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth, and they just made their choices. The hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice crisis with your own effort. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So what's changed?
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
Having farewell to Vivian, you head back to the video store. You see the collectibles she gifted you on the table, and it stirs a flood of memories. You've been through so much lately, you hope the sacrifice crisis can be resolved smoothly, pondering the whereabouts of the real sacrifice core. Weariness sets in, and before you know it, you're drifted to sleep. When you wake, it's almost noon. Belle, Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't there. It was about the sacrifice core. First time the sacrifice core appeared was at the auction, and she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards and we're simply unaware of it. We can get the footage when we gain new clues. Well, if you have time, head to Lumina Galleria to meet up with Vivian. Sure. Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with an acquaintance in the auction house lounge.
Shawl, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection. So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
After saying goodbye to Shaw, Vivian leaves the auction. So I'm looking at VAs lately. Lord Phaeton, you here? Someone I used to work part-time but just so happens to be covering a shift at the auction. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away with him. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came over, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape. How? We are mockingbirds after all. It shouldn't be surprising we have subtle ways of communicating information, should it? Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators, so Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on so we could communicate. Then that mission ended, we let them roam free. We just checked their trackers and one of those birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time. The tracker only gives a broader area, but I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo's used this time, but other birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Phaeton, let's put up and search the area. If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. Bird time! Bird time. Are these the birds? It's not a sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine this is the bird Hugo chose for the mission. It does have some black feathers, so maybe this is it. Anyway, might as well take a photo and send it to Vivian. After sending a picture of the panda-colored trunk of a bird to Vivian, you get a negative answer. Let's keep on looking elsewhere. Boing! It could be the bamboo. Penguins count as birds, I guess. Besides, using a bamboo for communication seems perfectly reasonable. If it is this guy, either way, I'll take a photo and send it to Vivian. Let's keep searching elsewhere. I mean, it could have been, it would have been so funny. Hola, bird. Like crows in a dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, but it's really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. After receiving the photo, Vivian quickly responds, "That's the one!" She quickly comes over. "That's the one. It's all thanks to Lord Phaeton we found him so quickly. If it's here, then Hugo must have hidden the videotape among these boxes." It's been so long. Look through the box and find the recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to the video store to get her to repair it and check the contents before making your next move. Right now we're in part 3, I think. Yeah. Over halfway. What's happening over here? Oh, trigger. And then we have Vivian. Understandable. So what's now for searches? Are they just not here? Oh, it's just gone. Wow. All new, all old shit we've already seen. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So in like a few days it should help, but I'm gonna leave it here. We've been doing it for 2.5 hours and I kind of want to take a break from the game. I want to go play something else. Relax a little bit. So that stuff's happening in the background. But that's it for me. I hope that people had a lovely time watching the stream. Brain, hello. Knock knock. Who's there? Not me. But hope you all have a lovely time. I'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's another stream day. Yes. I looked at my schedule. So tomorrow's another stream day. It should most likely be Final Fantasy 14. Maybe something else, but I'm probably going to be switching between like Zenless Zone Zero and Final Fantasy. Death Stranding should come back in like a few weeks, maybe. But other than that, have a lovely day. We'll see you all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a good night. Be safe, everyone.